right, we are all back in the house. Who is ready on this beautiful Friday? Everybody's in. Where's Melissa? All right, is it recording? Yes, it is. All right, next week is the holiday. So I gotta get ready for this workout here. Oh, my back. My everything. I better stop complaining. It's not a good look. It is not a good look to be constantly. All right, you guys ready for action? You guys ready to go hard? All right, I'll check in a little bit because we got to be on time. Everything's to the second. All right, I need a little leg work today, so let's do some straight kicks, and then we'll get grooving. There we go. That's it. Because this is a fun workout, because we can't do the first Friday in a month, so I'm doing it a little early. Could have went later, but people are on vacation after that. All right, let's switch legs. So let's do it today. All right, let me take a look at the board. It looks good, I think. Since I mastered the pyramid after years. Took a while. Still, I don't know if there was a crowd talking and questions. It could be. Could get a little funky. All right, let's go wide stance. And let's lean right into a side lunge. Drop that chest. Hold that bottom position. And let's go to the other side. And let's go one more time to the other side and hold a little longer. And let's switch. Oh, good. Those legs rearing to go. All right, let's go into a little butt kick. Here we go. Kicking your own butt. Let's do this. All right. Get fired up. I wish the sun was out though. And let's go deeper into the toe touching here. All the way down. Hold that bottom position. Yes. And let's go to our squats. So all the way down. Hit that deep squat. That's it. At least attempt. I gotta turn on the fan though before we get rolling here. Before we get rolling. And give me 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then a little running in place here. Get those arms moving. We'll start out with some strength circuits before we head into the pyramid. But I gotta have live. So you better be on. There we go. All right, let me turn on the fan. Let me just check, see if everything's raring to go. All right. Everything is raring to go. All right, you guys. Here we go. All right. All right, is anybody on live? Anybody on? Melissa, you on live? Because I refuse to do something by myself here. Kathy? Anybody? I'm going to have to go find another HiitPlus. Because I'm not jumping around. I'll give you one more minute. Here we go. I will give you one more minute. Because I'll do the strength. It's a floor work. So we'll do that together. If no one responds, I'm out. I'm not killing myself for a pyramid. All right, so we're going to do 10 triceps, 10 crunches, and then you're going to sit and do 10 shoulder presses. All right, so we're going to head to the floor. So if anybody's on, please respond. Because I'm checking after this one and then I'm out. All right? All right, so again, 10 triceps, 10 crunches with those dumbbells, and then 10 shoulder presses. So they should be the same weights. All right, because it's only 10 reps. All right, you guys ready for triceps? You need to count. All right, here we go. 10 triceps. You got it. Then 10 crunches. Hold those weights up. Just crunch, reaching for the ceiling. And then seated position, 10 shoulder presses. So just press up. And then start over, get another round in. As many rounds as you can. There we go. I think I went too fast on this one last time. And again, 10 triceps, 10 crunches, 10 shoulder presses. All good stuff. Let's go. All in it to win it. Yes. You got it going. Reach up. It's not a sit-up. You're just kind of reaching on up, pressing that lower back into the floor. Alrighty then. get as many rounds with this one. It's a lot going on. That's how we push. Come on. And last minute of work. Last minute. Get that final round in best you can. Right to that beat. All right, there we go. That went by fast. I had to check to see if I actually had the 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, Lord. That floor. All right, that is good. All right. Let's hit that second one. Why does it say it's running slow? I don't know what's going on with that. So this is another strength circuit. 2 moves. We're going to do 3 rounds. They're only 40 seconds. All right, so this is your heavy weight, squat, hammer curl, and then rows. All right, 40 seconds. All right, grab some weights for a hammer curl. And you don't have to count. We're going to do 40 seconds, but 3 rounds. All right, we just split up the time. And that's why you could go a little heavier, because it's only 40. It's not a full minute. All right, so start out. See, I want to say 10. That's not what we're doing. With time. Squat, hammer curl. You guys ready? All right, round number 1. Here we go. So squat down. Come on up. Hammer time. Get into that nice rhythm. Way down. Oh, my leg doesn't feel great. What the hell? I need a rest. I need a vacation. But then we'll be walking and riding. Oh. There we go. All right, here we go to our rows. All right, so we'll start out with a neutral row. Palms will face each other. All right, let's do that. That's it, all the way back. Nice squeeze. That's it, all the way back. It. Really get that form. I don't even have to tell you. I'm just repeating myself, but that's okay. Just a friendly reminder to keep those shoulders down. Keep that back flat. Keep those knees bent. And squeeze your shoulder blades. All right, let's do another round. If you could go up and weight, go for it. Squat, hammer. Round number 2. Here we go. I'm going to have to cut down my range of motion. It looks terrible, but I got to get through the day. That's it. All the way down. Come on. How can I be preaching that when I can't get down there? Here we go. Good. That's how we do it. That's how we go. All in. All right, let's go underhand row. Underhand row. And pull. Yes. All the way back. Round number 2. Got this. Come on. Yes. All right, last round. Starting with that squat and your hammer. All right, here we go. Last time. Get through this. We will get through this. Come on. This is simple stuff. I never want to say easy because it all depends on the weight you're using. All right, last one is going to be turn row. All right, so your palms face your legs and you're going to turn, quarter turn, and squeeze. So then your palms end up facing each other, neutral position. All right, so pull. Here we go. Pull, come on. That's it. Love the squeeze here. All right, there's another one. Bites the dust. All right. I need my screen. There we go. Still warm in here though. There's that lovely sound. Let's get into our pyramid now. Now we're going to be having some real fun. Alright, so the first one that we do however many times, I think it's 6 times. Alright, so lunge and curl, lunge and curl. Alright, so you're lunging back, down position, curl. Alternate the legs. Nice and deep. Alright, so first couple rounds easy, because we get a little break and then I show you the exercise. All right, you guys ready for the pyramid? Here we go. We're going to be going down the pyramid this first time through. Here we go. All right, step back, alternating, and lunge, and curl. Let's go. Everybody's in. That's it. Because next week is the 4th. Believe it or not. How can that be? Alright, so the second move, same pattern. Alright, so it's going to be tap and then lunge jump. So you're going to be tap, down, tap, down. Alright, tap, down, and then get into that rhythm. Alright, everybody understand? Alright, so we're going to go back to the top here. Now we'll have 2. Alright, lunge and curl. Here we go. Now we have 2. Let's go. Step back. All the way. And then we quickly get into the next, because there's no rest. You know the format. There we go. You know it. So you set down those weights out of your way. And then you go for it. All right, here we go. Tap down, tap down, tap down, tap down. All right, keep it going. If you had to, it would be calf, down, calf, down. Come on. Let's go. 2 moves, A and B. A and B. All right, what does C look like? You have 2 push-ups, and then you're going to lateral walk. All right? So it's going to be push-up, push-up. And then you're going to walk across 1, and then 2. 2 push-ups, and then walk it back. All right, that is exercise C. So you got to get down there quickly when it happens. All right, you ready to lunge and curl? Here we go. 3 moves. Let's go. Yeah. I don't think I've been 100% on the pyramid yet. Here we go. There's always one little slip up. I'm about 97%. Let's go for it today. Let's really get this one. I gotta stop my nonsense. There we go. All right, then we'll do that tap, lunge, tap, lunge. There we go. I think last time my mistake was I didn't tell you what was happening next, and we got confused. So I gotta give you a heads up. All right, tap, lunge, and then we're gonna do that push-up. 2 push-ups, lateral walk. There we go. So we got to get down there quick. All right, here we go. 2 push-ups, 2, and then walk it. Take a step, 1, and then 2, and then 2 push-ups. And try to do it quick. Go across. Yes, nice strength exercise here. Yeah, 2 across. So you don't get a ton of them because we get a lot going on. All right, what's D? We're already at D. Holy crap. Which is pulse, pulse, and then 2 jack. All right, press jack. So a light dumbbell for this one when we get there. So you're going to go down, narrow stance. You're going to go pulse, pulse, and then jack, jack. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. All right, back to the top. Here we go. Lunge, curl, lunge, curl. Let's do it. Stepping back. All right, now we're cooking. We got 4. We got 4. All right, tap, lunge back. Our B. You set down those weights. Don't throw them down, but don't take your time. We mean business. Let's go. All right, here we go. Tap back. Tap back. Tap back. Tap back. All right, come on. Well, calf. Back. And then we'll hit the push-ups. And then we have to get back up quickly. Come on. Get the sweat on. And we'll get ready for the push-ups. C. Let's get into C. Here we go. Push-up. 2 of them. Do I have 2? Did I mess up already? No, I did not. 2 push-ups. And then walk across. 2 more. And then we're coming up for pulses with jacks. Light dumbbell or ball. Here we go. We got a motor. Motoring. Sister Christian. All right, here we go. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. All right, narrow stance. Let's go. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. Everybody good? Come on. All the way down. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. This is exercise D. All right, we're going to add a side lunge with a front raise. So you're going to grab 2 dumbbells. We're going to go side, side, front raise. Alternate the side, front raise. All right, so now we're going to lunge upper body for 2 exercises. All right, so let's go back, grab your curl weights. All right, let's go back to that lunge curl. We'll go down to E. All right, here we go. And then tap lunge. Yeah. Pressure's on because I don't want to mess up. Here we go. I want to keep this going. A true pyramid, you know what's coming up next. Because we'll forget. We'll go and tap lunge. All right, here we go, right into it. Tap and then back. Tap, back, tap, back. Come on. Quickly, get that knee down. Come on. Then we're down for those push-ups. There we go. Smooth sailing, come on. Yeah. Get the sweat on. You guys want to sweat it out, right? All right, here we go. We're down. We are down. 2 push-ups. And then take that walk. 1 and 2. Right back down. Take that walk. 1 and 2. Come on. All right, then we'll come up for the pulse, pulse, jacks. Here we go. Yes. All right, here we go. Grab that weight or ball right into it. Pulse, pulse, 2 jacks. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, jack, jack. Pulse. Remember your narrow stance. You can get right into those jacks. All right, then we're going side lunge. Front raise for the first time. Let's go. So you're going to grab 2 weights for a front raise. All right, grab them, and then right into it. Side, front raise. Drop that chest all the way down. Yes. Here we go, come on. Get that 30 seconds to recover. And then we have all 6 exercises. The only time we do all 6, which is Melissa has entered the building. Melissa, we have burpee time. So get your step or your handles and get ready to add that as F. And what does F stand for? I don't even want to say. All right, here we go. All six. All six. All right. Last time for this one. Last time for lunge curl. Here we go. Make it count. I don't know, seems like the pyramid flies by. Let's go. And tap lunge. Tap lunge. Great move. Let's go. All right, tap it and lunge it. Let's go. Tap and back. Come on. Tap and back. Get your sweat towels. And then we'll head down for those push-ups. I like it better when there's only one down exercise. Here we go. I tried 2 last time and it wasn't as smooth. We lost a lot of time. Here we go. All right, here we go. But 2 works. 2 floors work, right? I just got lazy. All right, then we're coming up. If you remember, we have the pulse jacks. See, I could have lost you there. I could have got the first mess up. But I pulled through. Let's go. 2 in 1. Here we go. Right into it. Pulse, jack. Jack. For 2. Here we go. We're going pulse. We're going pulse. We're going jack. Jack. Come on. Pulse. Jack. Pick up that speed. All right, and we'll go to the side lunge. We're going to the side lunge. Front raise. Come on. All right, grab those weights. Here we go, number 5. And then we'll do the burpees for the first time. The complete circuit. Yeah. And see if I counted right. Should be 26 rounds. Yeah. And rest counts as a round. There we go. All right, here we go. Burpee time. Burpee time. Yes, it says 0. We got this one. I did good. There's that sound. All right, there is that lovely sound. All right, so now we get down to 18 rounds. Let me change this. There's your 18. All right, so we eliminated the first exercise, but now we go bottom up. Bottom up, meaning Melissa, you lead off. All right, this is where it gets really fun. We set the pace with the burpees. All right, so you guys ready to close it up? Here we go. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I got it right, time-wise. I think so. All right, here we go. We're going down the ladder. All right, so we're going burpees to the side lunges. All right, now see, that's where I messed up last time, probably because I was doing the burpees. All right, here we go. So now we do all of them except for the first one, all right? So I'll keep you updated. All right, here we go, burpee time. We got our full rest in. We needed that. Then we'll go side lunge. And we'll start eliminating exercises. That's how it works around here. So get ready for side lunge, front raise. That's it, come on. All right, grab those weights. It's rougher this time around, all right? So side, up. Then we'll go pulse, pulse, jacks. Yes. All right. Yes. All right, here we go. Pulse, pulse with that one weight. Pulse, pulse, 2 jacks. And then we'll go to those push-ups. Come on. Get it in there quick. You go right to the next one, right down. Come on. Come on, push up. 2 of them. And then we're coming up for the tap lunge for the last time. Yeah. I think I can. Come on, everybody. Move it. Move it or lose it. Or use it. Or lose it. All right, here we go. Tap lunge last time. Tap and back, tap and back. All right, tap. All right, quickly. Come on. Yes. Yes. This is where we should need the 30 seconds, all right? Unless you're Val. Here we go. Here we go. Unless you're holding out. If you're doing it right, then you need the 30 seconds. All right? If you're saying I could go right to the next one, then you're not giving me 100%. All right? Understand? Because on those burpees, you're going to kill it. All right, you ready to kill it? You're trying to get as many as you can, as quickly as you can. All right, that's the name of the pyramid. That's HiitPlus. All right, here we go. Burpee time. Let's go. And we'll come up for those side lunges. Come on. I need handles in my step. Grab those weights. Side lunge. Front raise. Yes. Front raise. And then we will get the pulses in. All right, here we go. Grab that weight or a ball, pulse, 2 jacks. And then push-ups for the last time. Here we go. Jack, come on. Pulse. All right, push up. Let's go. 2 of them last round. Come on, make them count. All the way down. Come on. Here we go. Yes. Alrighty then. And then there were 3. There we go. And then there were 3. Alright, so let's get the last 3. So we have 3 and then we just do the last. Alright, so we got it. Let's go. Burpee time. Here we go. I'm stalling. So burpee. And then give me that side lunge. Alright, come on. Push through, come on. And then we'll hit the side lunge. That's it, 2 in 1. Alright, let's get into it. Here we go. Side. And then front. And then the pulses for the last time. There we go. The pulses. And see if I timed it correctly. There we go. We're so close to 100% here. Alright, here we go. Pulse, pulse. 2 jacks. Last time. Make sure you bring those feet in there. It's kind of late in the game for me telling you that, but here we go. Alright. Push hard, come on. Alright. Alright, last time. Which is F-E-F. Alright, F-E-F. And we'll be right on time. Perfect. Alright, so burpee, side lunge, burpee to end our pyramid. We'll get all the way back down. And then, alright, little sweat. Alright, get ready. Alright, here we go. And push it. And then to the side lunge. All right, here we go. Let's finish with the next 2. Drop that chest. Still dropping. And we'll finish with the burpees. And you'll have your complete pyramid. This is going to be right to the second today. All right, here we go. Finish. Finish. Get the burpees in. Come on. Get as many. You're killing it all the way. Make sure you're still squatting down. Saving that lower back. Don't get sloppy. Don't get sloppy. I'm begging you. Come on. Right to the second. Keep moving. Come on. Finish up. And 2 and 1. Yes. That is the official pyramid workout. All right. Not the first Friday. But we were going to get it in regardless. So hopefully everybody's able to do it. All our A-teamers, our Michelle, our John, our Christina, Melissa, who am I missing? Kathy, Tuesday. Who else? Michelle. Did I get everybody that will do this? Julie? I don't know about Julie. I don't know what's going on with Julie. All right, great work, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. All right, let's do this again. Let's do it tomorrow for strength. Strength day tomorrow. All right, heavy weights. All right, thanks, folks. All right, I'll see you very soon. Bye, everybody.